That's my cue. Very good. A warm welcome, Light Warriors from all over the globe. Very warm welcome to today's session with the Light Warrior Collective on Sunday, the 16th of June, 2024. My name is Wouter. I'm your tech host for today. If there's any technical difficulty, send me a direct message and I'll sort you out as soon as possible. And for today's introduction, I would love to hand it over to our beautiful host, Jenny.
Thank you, Wouter. Welcome everyone to today, our Sunday session, where in this safe space we gather together to raise your vibration and practice self-care and self-love. And we have a special session today with our dear Mimi, one of our beautiful core team members, who will guide us today with emotions and universal dimension. Mimi, your study of energy and Dr. Joe Dispenza's work has been a gift to all of us here in the Light Warrior Collective community. It's inspiring to see you grow from shyness into an inspiring leader. Thank you. Dear Mimi, we are all yours with open ears, open hearts as you lead us today.
Thank you very much, Jenny. It's a pleasure to be here and to give you some insight from what I have learned over the past few years, not only from Joe Dispenza, but also from other authors. And I'm currently in a state of gratitude all the time. I feel really honored to be here and to share this with you. So we are going to talk about something that we spoke about a few weeks ago, which is the universal dimensions, and we will talk about emotions. So we will go through some concepts, and then I will ask you to write down a situation and the two situations, one in which you have to forgive, another one which brings the emotion of love to you, including loving yourself. We will go then through a meditation, and in that meditation we will also use affirmations, and at the end I will ask you to self-reflect about what you experienced during the meditation, and if you are willing to share with us what you experienced, will be really good for everyone. So I'm going to start sharing my screen. Emotions and universal dimensions. We cannot see this without thinking about what exactly means emotion to us. Well, this is a definition that I like because it's plain and simple. Emotion is a strong sensation or feeling created by a stimulus, either a fact, idea, or a memory. We are all different and we all experience life in a different way. So sometimes even a fact can be seen in a different, with a different perspective, or a memory can be seen depending on the place we are looking at. So keep in mind that this strong sensation or feeling is the motor to change your life. Then the second concept that I would like to touch is forgiveness. And also forgiveness for me is not about condoning the actions of others, but freeing yourself from the burden of resentment and pain. It doesn't mean that you are forgiving what happened. It means that you are forgetting what happened. It means that you are forgiving the act that or the pain, and you are trying to look to this specific situation above yourself. It doesn't matter the situation, or it doesn't matter the fact that maybe the thing that is making you feel pain is still there. What matters is that you decide to forgive, and you free yourself from that specific situation. For example, I use forgiveness with my father, and this is something I can disclose here openly, because we have our relationship what used to be really strong, and we were really close, but then something happened and we stopped seeing each other. I haven't seen my father for the past 4 years. The last time I heard from him was on my 4 years ago on my birthday, and he called me to ask me for something, and I felt really hurt. And then I took the decision of loving myself and liberating myself of that situation and forgive him. It doesn't mean I forget what he has done. It means that no matter what he does, it doesn't affect me anymore. So this is what I like about the concept. Is plain and simple. You don't need to forgive to forget. You just need to forgive and make sure that it doesn't hurt anymore. Now, going back to the dimensions that we discussed, so this is the 4-dimension scheme. We have the center, and then we as human beings, we live in a pattern. So it's like going to a shop in which you choose all the options that you have, and you have to take responsibility. Sometimes, if you compare like the second dimension with our current reality, is like when you have a little baby in which you gave him like something to eat or something to drink to choose, and he will choose one or another without thinking. That's where we are in the second dimension. On the third dimension, then you observe and integrate. For example, when you are growing when you are growing, then you look at the options, and then you see the consequences of taking those options, and then you choose better options. But that doesn't mean that you feel that you are responsible for taking for choosing those options. So you are just observing and integrating. That's the third dimension. And in the fourth dimension, you react differently on the same situation. So on the fourth dimension, it's more a mindset state. So you do feel gratitude all the time, and you feel like no matter what is happening in your current situation, you don't feel pain, you don't feel sick, you feel fulfilled, and you understand that everything happens for a reason, that this situation is giving you a lesson to learn or a lesson to remember in this earth. And you not only observe and integrate, but you also react differently, but take responsibility. And this is what we call transcendence. And the persons that are living in a fourth dimension normally are living at all times with gratitude, because they are not only grateful for what they see positively, but also for the negative things because of the lessons that they are learning. So a little summary is like 4th dimension has to do with experimenting something, expressing something, integrating it, and transcending, in which in this case the time is relative. Things start to happen quickly, things start to move faster, you get results from things that you thought were impossible, or things that used to take not only effort physically are just done smoothly. And I have a few examples that I mentioned the last time, like situations in your family that you thought were impossible, for example, start to appear. Like one recent that I had, my daughter was she graduated from high school before university in Mexico, and I was there with her and her father and my current husband. And I think they never spoke before positively or in an environment in which they had to have fun. And they had fun, and it was a nice experience, not only for me but also for my daughters and for themselves. And it's like creating your own reality without considering without having barriers. It's like looking at it like everything is possible and it happens. So the 5th to the 9th dimensions, you have to create everything with love. You don't need to react. And this is something that authors think that are not from humans, is not in our current reality. That's why I always focus on the 4th dimension only. Because in this case, when you reach the 5th to the 9th dimension, you don't only choose what is best for you, but for everyone, and you observe the space and time as relative, but you can co-create, and you can create not only for yourself, but also for people around you, and you can look at the present, past, and future at the same time, which is I think I should do amazing. I would love to do that. So you have the concept of no body, no space, no time, which is the vortex or the matrix in which everybody, including Joe Dispenza, says that we co-create, because in the matrix is where the empty space creates enough energy to convert that energy into specific situations or whatever you want to create. And the patterns or options are created for you. And when you choose another pattern or lesson or option that it wasn't created for you, it reminds you that that's a lesson that you have to remember again. So in this 5th to 9th dimension, everything is love, everything is forgiveness, everything is all the situations are below you, and you don't react, you just observe. And within the observation, you understand that everything passes, and feelings are the only feelings that you have in your heart are love, forgiveness, gratitude, and that's it. You cannot feel hate, you cannot feel resentment, you cannot judge anyone. You are a creator of your own reality, and you can switch from becoming being in this earth and working toward the 4th dimension to anything any crazy thing you could think of, like living in another alternative reality or in another universe. So this is what the other author said. So for me, the key is to learn that love and not only love for others, but loving ourselves is the beginning of creating a better life and becoming a better version of ourselves. And if you see the things that are happening in front of you with love, you are above the situation, and you will react differently. And as soon as you react differently and you get away from fear or pain, you grow, right? But in the other way, it's important to remember that in the universal dimensions, we also spoke well, we were speaking about the darkness, right? And if we look back to the matrix, every time we said that every time we go away from the center, we will experience well, we will be dragged down to the center. If we go too much to the light, we will try to balance it down, and you will experience negative situations as well. And here is where the love plays a huge role, because if you go to the darkness and you experience negativity, you need to react to that negativity, and it's not easy with love. Like losing a good friend that happened to me recently, or having your husband 1 month in therapy about to die, and then suddenly he's like, nothing happened. No, so you need to react with love, and when you react with love, you get positive results, and your life changes positively. So that's what I wanted to say. So emotions on each dimension are different, from like a primitive on the first dimension to being conscious to our own self and self-discover ourselves is on the 4th dimension, and from the 5th to the 9th dimension, everything is love. I haven't reached that I think it's really hard for us living in this earth and experiencing so many things that we see that we can we don't understand. Like for me, the war or people in not having enough to eat or things like that is difficult. But I try to think about what can I do to help to solve those situations and move with love, and that makes me be grateful for what I'm experiencing, and that makes me grateful for having the opportunity to be in this group with these wonderful people and to see people coming back. It makes me happy, and so I hope that this love that I can feel in my heart can be feel in your heart as well, and that looking at things with love will change something inside of you today. So we will transform our reality today by doing an exercise of forgiveness. So we are going to think in an experience. We will put ourselves into the right mentality and create the emotion in order for us to forgive. To reach the fourth dimension that I mentioned to you before, which is in which the time is relative, things get solved, everything changes because you change. So you have a unified purpose, a mission, and you are integrating the options and you are observing and you are experiencing and you are being grateful and you are feeling love and you are putting the emotion into the act or the situation. So what we are going to do is we are going to remember, we are going to have get a piece of paper and a pen, and we are going to write down a situation in which you have to forgive someone or where you still feel pain. Please try to make this, if you haven't done this exercise before, with something that is not too resentful or too painful, because otherwise it will be difficult for you to go back to your center. And once you choose that specific situation or person that you want to forget, you have to take the decision of forgiving and letting go. And it's not easy. Sometimes we don't want to take that decision, but if you put it on paper and say, I, Nohemi, take the decision of letting go of this situation, your brain is already observing and already taking into account what you want, and then it's easy for you to put the emotion into that. Then in order for us to feel that emotion, we also need to be prepared. So we need to think of a specific person or situation in which no matter what happened, you continue positive. For example, for me, sometimes when I'm in a difficult situation, I go back to this place, to this safe space with like Water Collective, and I feel like I have Master Trent next to me, or Jovial next to me, or Inken, or Water helping me with all the technical aspects, or Jenny giving me hopes and sharing for me, and things happen, things change. Like I suddenly doing things in a better way, and I feel more confident, and I go back to my center, and I find ways to solve things or issues. No? And the last thing is what we are going to do is we will integrate this through a meditation. So we will go through positive feelings. We will try to put us on a state of love, loving ourselves through affirmations, and we will forgive this specific situation or person, and we will try to feel that we are above our reality. No matter what happened at the end of the meditation, if the situation is still there and the person is still there in our mind, in our mindset, with our heart, we already forget, we already forgive, and but not forget what happened. So what we will be trying to do. It's to become a better person and a better version of ourselves. So next time we see that person or we are in that situation, instead of reacting negatively, we will feel, and it happens, we will feel, and you will remember, and you will feel, and you will be able to think about that reality and see it pass through, not reacting in a negative way. So if everyone is ready, we will have 3 minutes to write down the situations you want to forgive, and we will do the meditation. And after the meditation, we will do a self-reflection. I will ask you some questions, and then you will have to write it down too. Okay, so we have 3 minutes starting from now. One minute to go. And now we are ready. Welcome to this meditation on emotional healing, where we will embark on a journey to explore and transform your emotional states. This practice is designated to help you first cultivate a profound sense of being loved, and then move into a space of forgiveness. Both love and forgiveness are powerful forces that can bring about deep healing and inner peace. Make sure you are in a comfortable, quiet space where you can sit without being disturbed. Close your eyes and take a few deep breaths. Let go of any tension in your body and allow yourself to fully relax. This is your time. A moment dedicated solely to your well-being and inner growth. Inhale deeply through your nose, allowing your lungs to fill completely, and then exhale slowly through your mouth. With each breath, feel yourself becoming more relaxed and centered. Let your mind settle, letting go of any thoughts or distractions. Bring your awareness to the center of your chest. Imagine a warm, glowing light residing there. This light represents love, pure, unconditional love. Feel its warmth and brightness expanding with each breath, spreading to your entire being. Silently or out loud, repeat the following affirmations. I am worthy of love. I am surrounded by love. I am love. Love flows to me and through me effortlessly. Allow these words to resonate deeply within you. As you repeat them, visualize the light in your heart growing stronger, filling you with a profound sense of love and acceptance. I am worthy of love. I am surrounded by love. I am love. Love flows to me and through me effortlessly. Now, think of someone who loves you deeply. It could be a family member, a friend, a partner, or even a beloved pet. Imagine them standing before you, radiating love towards you. Feel their love enveloping you like a warm embrace. Allow yourself to receive this love, knowing that you are cherished and valued. It is time to shift your focus to yourself. It is time to recognize that you too are a source of love. Place your hands over your heart and feel the connection with your inner self. Repeat the following affirmation. I love and accept myself exactly as I am. I love and accept myself exactly as I am. Embrace every part of yourself with compassion and kindness. Imagine the love within you expanding outward, like ripples in a pond. See it extending beyond your body, filling the room, the building, and continuing spreading through the world. Visualize this boundless love reaching every corner of the earth, touching the hearts of all beings. Remember, We are all one. With your heart now filled with love, gently shift your focus to one person or situation in which you have to forgive. Place that person or situation in front of you. Allow yourself to acknowledge the pain and the emotions associated with it. Remember, it is okay to feel hurt. Your feelings are valid. Imagine a safe, sacred space where you can address this pain. It could be a peaceful garden, a serene beach, or any place where you feel protected and calm. It could be this safe space. In this space, visualize the person who hurt you standing before you. And realize they are not here to cause more pain, but to serve as a representation for your healing process. Try to see this person through the eyes of compassion. Understand that their actions were likely to be driven by their own pain, fear, or even ignorance. This definitely doesn't excuse their behavior, but it helps to humanize them. Recognize that, like you, they are also capable of growth and change. Silently or out loud, say to this person, I forgive you. I forgive you. I forgive you. Imagine a beam of light connecting your heart to theirs, carrying with it your intention to release the burden of anger and resentment. Feel this connection transforming into a sense of peace and understanding. All is good. All is good. All is good. Turn your attention inward and acknowledge any guilt or regret you might be holding on to. Understand that you too are deserving of forgiveness. Place your hands over your heart once again and say, I forgive myself. I forgive myself. I forgive myself. And let this affirmation dissolve any self-judgment or blame. I forgive myself. Now, visualize both of you and the person you are forgiving being battled in a healing golden light. This light represents the transformative power of forgiveness, cleansing away negativity and filling you both with peace and love. See this light restoring harmony and balance within you. All is well. All is well. All is well. Take a moment to express gratitude for this healing experience. Thank yourself for having the courage to face your pain and embrace forgiveness. Feel a sense of gratitude for the love and light that now fill your heart. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. See yourself giving a hug to the person you have forgiven. And now, see yourself giving a hug to you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Remember, love and forgiveness are ongoing journeys. Remember that carrying the love and forgiveness you have cultivated today with you will guide you towards greater peace and happiness. As we come to the end of this meditation, allow yourself to gently return to the present moment. Wiggle your fingers and toes and take a few deep breaths. And when you are ready, open your eyes. How do I feel now compared when I started? What insights or emotions I have experienced during this meditation? And the most relevant question is, am I ready to forgive? What do I need to do if I'm not ready yet? Thank you. We have 3 minutes to do this, answering these questions, and then we can discuss, and maybe I can answer some questions regarding to the universal dimensions if you have some. Okay, if you are ready, let me know.